Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Let's check in with Meghan Markle. She is in self-isolation somewhere in the world. I hear that she is not in Canada in the elaborate mansion. So since we're checking in with Meghan, it was a toss-up between the beautiful umbrella photo with Harry and Meghan smiling at each other that went viral, or the fabulous green dress. I love this green dress. I mean, what a fashion statement. So that's the photo that I chose for this reading. It is Eugenie's birthday. So happy birthday, Eugenie. So with regard to Meghan, being self-isolated, we've seen a flurry of posts from her. We've got, this moment is as true a testament there is to the human spirit, with her encouraging people to take courses online and become counselors without any real training. Since they're bored, if you're bored, go become a counselor or maybe like a surgeon or something. She's reposting the Queen's message. She's got Today I Feel, and then she's got the Mother's Day, UK Mother's Day post. It's very bland, just the blue background, mummy, mom, mama, granny, nan, and thank you. We have also the Queen and Philip are self-isolating at Windsor. Philip flew in on helicopter from Sandringham to be with his wife, the Queen. We have Meghan's voiceover at Disney is retracted. Bob Iger stepped down, and it's heard them saying that Meghan needs Disney more than Disney needs her. We have Sir David Attenborough saying that Meghan and Harry may be killing the monarchy. We've seen a lot of monarchies go down, in modern times. And we have the full release, the Russian pranksters, they released finally the full recording about Harry's conversation with Greta over climate change. I'm wondering, and he says several things. He says extreme things about the climate. The fake Greta Thunberg jokes about marrying into the royal family, and she suggests that Prince George would be a good match because he's about the right age. And Harry insults Trump, saying that Greta is too smart for Trump. And that's why Trump doesn't want to chat with Greta over climate change. Let's take a look at some of these things. How is Meghan doing during her quarantine? Is she feeling frustrated, trapped? Is she getting a well-needed break? She's doing like the Madonna thing with roses and candles in the bathtub, relaxing and Instagramming. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, that's not going to go over well. And I don't think the Madonna Instagram film thing where she's in the bathtub went over well. I saw it. I'm like, what the heck is that? So we know Harry's in rehab. Okay, that's where I'm seeing Harry in rehab. I'm seeing Archie somewhere else. So Meghan is all alone during this quarantine, and I hear she's not in Canada. I hear she's in LA. She's been seen shopping in LA. So how is she doing? And all those stores need to be closed at this point. How is she doing during the quarantine? Because she likes to get out there and hustle. She likes to have meetings, and she's always shaking the bushes and making things happen. And that's not a bad thing. That's good quality. Those are good qualities for the most part, and that's how you achieve the highest place. But you need to hang on to it. But I think Meghan is really a networker. So now she's in self-isolation like the rest of the United States. How's she doing? Well, we have a lot of face cards. We have Queen of Spades, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Clubs. We have Mercury, which is communication and posting electronically. We have imposed on her. We have eights, which are everything, the world on her mind. We have all of the things of the world, cornucopia, all the things, all the physical material things that the world has to offer. 8 diamonds is specifically anything money can buy. What can money buy? Well, apparently it can't buy you love, but it buys everything else. Okay, and there's an argument to be made that it does buy you love. I mean, we saw that Democrat guy try to buy an election. Thankfully, that didn't work out. That would have been really a bad precedent. That New York mayor, Bloomberg. So, what do we have here? Okay, we have everything, the earth, and communication. So, how is she feeling? Is she feeling trapped, frustrated, or a well-needed break? Well-deserved break. Everything in the earth and communication imposed. So, a quarantine has been imposed in the U.S. I've been self-isolating a lot. Except until yesterday, I didn't go out to the store. I stayed away from the store for about 5 days. You know, I've got a lot of stuff. I can, stay here and eat. I only have 6 rolls of toilet paper, however, and which is good. I'm good for 6 weeks with 6 rolls of toilet. I don't understand the whole toilet paper thing. Okay, so what is she doing? City. I'm not seeing trapped. Okay, let's see. Fox, Snake. These are clever and crafty. These are the 2 most clever cards, and all the people. She's really, really scheming. She's scheming. What does she need to do? And she's really planning long term. Queen of Spades plans the longest term. That's the farthest seeing card. These are the 2 cleverest cards, and this is the farthest seeing card for how once she's done with this quarantine, she's going to, and this is money. So this is 2430, money, 8 diamonds. This adds diamonds. So the focus of this is money. She wants to get the Benjamins. Money in the situation, talking about money in the situation. So she is really using this time to scheme, to really plot and plan. And that's kind of her personality. She's really a planner. She loves to plan. She's always planning the next move. So she's not idle. She is really using this time to plot her next moves, her closer next moves and her further next moves. She's really, really planning. So I don't see loneliness there. There's no male card. There's no jacks. There's no Harry or Archie showing in that spread, which is interesting because they're not together. And if they were together, Meghan would be posting Harry and Archie, every day. This is what they're doing. Now they're eating breakfast. Now they're sitting on the patio. Now they're looking over the large fence of the patio, and seeing that the street is empty, stuff like that. Sir David Attenborough, he despairs that Meghan and Harry could be killing the monarchy. And he says that, becoming ordinary destroys the mystique of the monarchy. Let's just ask, are Meghan and Harry, are they destroying the monarchy, or is it solid? Meghan and Harry destroying the monarchy, or is the monarchy solid? Okay, well, the most solid cards are 7 clubs and 10 diamonds. We have 7 clubs right in the middle. The permanent family, very direct love, close relationship with the permanent family, and very straightforward. 22 for all the people. The people have a very loving and close relationship with the monarchy. Okay, official and relationship. We have great relationship cards here, lots of hearts showing more hearts than anything else. We have just hearts and clubs, and 6 diamonds add. This is 15, 4 clubs, another club, so 4-leaf clover, very active. So the official the official relationship, the monarchy at the top with the people, looking down on the people. So it's extremely solid. They are in no danger of destroying the monarchy because the relationship with the people is very solid. Now it's step by step. It's very opportunistic for clubs, but they are still making good decisions. They just appointed William to run things during the time of the bug, and the Queen and Charles. Charles is turning 72. He's 71. The Queen is 93. So Charles and the Queen are both at risk. So William is much less at risk. And I think, the relationship is very strong with the people. So let's take a look at the Queen and Charles, because these are, she's the Queen, and the next in line is Charles, and then the next in line is William. So are any of them sick? Have they gotten sick from this, worldwide problem that is shutting down all the borders? Are the Queen or Charles, have they gotten sick from this worldwide problem? Queen, Charles. No, that's maybe Charles. Okay, my battery went out. How are the Queen and Charles faring, during the border shutdown? They're self-isolating. The Queen and Philip are in Windsor. I should have checked where Charles is. I don't believe that Charles is with the Queen in Windsor. I'm not sure. I'm sure someone will tell me. So this is the Queen, inheritance and home, at home, with the royals. Incubus Succubus is definitely a potential illness card. It's a bad relationship. Okay, bad relationship with her body. Bad relationship with her body. So the illness in her body, 10 and 10, 5 spades. We have 5 spades and 6 spades. The Queen is not terribly well. Okay, she may actually have this bug that everyone is concerned about. Let's just ask. Does Queen actually have this, the bug in question that everyone is so concerned about? That's a spreading card. Devil. Yep. Oh dear. Okay. All right, so does the Queen actually have the bug? The Star of Bethlehem is the spreading everywhere card. Okay, there's a million stars in the sky. Butterfly flies through the air, spread through the air, which is how it's spread. And devil. The devil is bad, man. If the devil's after you, it's bad. Okay, stay out of Georgia. Don't play the violin. Okay, so 18, 5 diamonds. Yeah, she's definitely been exposed. She is kind of a little bit sick. She's definitely been exposed. Okay, so the Queen is very much in danger from this bug. The devil, nothing is worse than the devil. And this is a contagion card, and this is spreading through the air. So the question of does the Queen have it, she got all the bad cards. She got all the cards. She got all the spreading cards. And she got the worst card, the devil. Okay, so the Queen is definitely in at risk. Definitely at risk. How about Charles? How's he doing? Hamster wheel. Same stuff, different day. Cornerstone, solid cornerstone. Okay, but on the bright side, the Queen, 10 diamonds is the most solid card. Very stable. So it's the clarifier cards, she's definitely been exposed. Okay, but here on the face of it, she has the best stability card. Okay, and the relationship with her body is still good. I think she's, I don't know. I was sick 2 weeks ago. Maybe that was it. Maybe I actually had it, and it was a very, very bad flu, and it filled up my lungs. So Charles is looking good. Charles is looking good. And this is a great exercise card, and this is, these are both great exercise cards and staying healthy cards. So I think Charles is in the clear, okay, with this. But the Queen is very much at risk. In the outcome, we have Vale and Player, 18, 5 diamonds. Everything is adding to 5 diamonds here. 5 diamonds, 5 diamonds. That's 18, 5 diamonds. Everything is adding to 5 diamonds, which is escalating, step by step, escalating, taking steps, systematic, taking steps. Player deals with the very specific, dealing very specifically with this hidden problem on an ongoing. So they're really on top of it. They're really on top of it. Okay, and I think even if the Queen gets sick, they have the best medical care. And ultimately, from my experience, it's a lung thing. It's like a flu. It's a lung thing, and your lungs can fill up with fluid. Okay, and it'll drown you. So the cure, not the cure, the treatment is oxygen. If it gets really bad, they put you on oxygen to make sure that your body is getting the oxygen, the necessary oxygen that you need. Okay, so the full conversation with the fake Greta Thunberg has been released. Is this further damaging Harry's reputation? Because some of the things he said were just, let's back up here. Some of the things he said were just foolish. Very, very, very foolish. They make him look foolish. How is this affecting Harry's reputation? Or maybe he's very popular with the young set, and that's just how they talk. They just sound like morons. They just sound like idiots. Don't bother me with the facts. I like to talk about my feelings. So is this going to hurt his reputation further? 10 spades, disaster. Associated with him and deeply rooted in his, on an ongoing basis. It's just a rolling disaster. It's a rolling disaster. This is another thing added to his reputation and history. So this is very, very, very bad for Prince Harry. Very bad. What's underneath? Everything working together, decisions, and a single act. 6 and 9, 3 hearts, public image, the beautiful public image. Another strike out in public. It's everything working together. It's another strike against him. It's not, one thing is not going to do it. First, they're in Africa, and this all started with Meghan and Harry going to Africa, okay? And they're among all these desperately poor people who have nothing, and they're crying about their feelings. Meghan is saying, no one asks me how I'm doing, and Harry is talking about, like, every click, every snap, it makes me think of my poor mother, and what are you talking about, okay? The people really didn't like that because they're in Africa with people who have legitimate problems, okay? And they're among the richest and most privileged. And it's just a rolling disaster, and it keeps going and going and going and going. And this is another thing added to this history, okay, of just one bad thing after another, and then flying all the private jets. And I think this has landed Harry in rehab. He's like, he doesn't know how to deal with it. And so he hits the bottle and the other stuff. So, okay, let's review. Meghan Markle in isolation. How's she doing? There's no loneliness here. There's no feeling stuck here. There is plotting and planning her next moves. She is really, really plotting. You can't keep baby down. You can't put baby in a corner. She's gonna just keep going. She just keeps going. She is plotting and planning and scheming, and the moment they lift the restrictions, shoot the starter gun, and she's off. She's off to the races. She is planning exactly what she's gonna do. All right, so this Sir David Attenborough is saying they're destroying Meghan and Harry because they're removing the mystique. They're merging the royal family. They're, her father Thomas said, turning the royals into a Walmart. Are they destroying the monarchy? Nope. Very solid. The relationship with the people is very solid. So even though we've seen a lot of monarchies rise and fall, in the modern times and people scream republic, that's not happening with the British monarchy at this time because the relationship is very solid. Queen and Charles, how are they doing? The Queen is very much at risk. Very, very much at risk. Very much at risk, but they're really on it. Okay, they're really on it. And she has some, contrarily, she has some very bad cards here. And she has, this is good health card, and this is very solid. So I think her doctors are really on it. And up here, this is them taking specific measures, the 7 spades in the player, specific measures to deal with this, running plays. The player runs plays, in and out, runs a play. Okay, we need to do this. Okay, we need to do that. And they run the play and they do it. Charles is in the clear. Nothing for Charles. The Queen is in serious danger. The Queen is in serious danger. Okay, the Greta Thunberg conversation. Is this bad for Harry? Yeah. This is terrible. He got the worst card, 10 spades. He got the worst card. And it's connected to his legacy. This is terrible for his legacy. People are not going to forget. 20 years later, this is still going to be brought up. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Thanks to those who've purchased me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.